Hello everybody, this is part 3 of What If Deku was a villain. Anyway, villain perspective. All for One hears about this great big heist, and honestly, he's impressed. He hasn't seen villains actually be ballsy like that in a while. Yeah, he doesn't traditionally go after banks anymore, like he used to back when, a few hundred years ago, but not anymore. But about 5-10 banks in one day, that's impressive. That is very impressive, honestly. Especially on the day where heroes are going to be doing their test. That's honestly poetic, in his opinion. But that also means that they're a possible threat. So, he tries everything to look for these guys. And even he can't find Jack on anything. He uses every quirk to his disposal. He uses nearly anything. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing he can find. Honestly, he's surprised there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing he can find on this group. And honestly, he's kind of impressed. Because a villain group that completely fell off the earth with over what? $400,000 or $500,000? That's impressive. And he has to admit, he's very impressed. And honestly would like to meet this guy. But honestly, he thinks this is probably just a one-time thing for some old ones. And, they just wanted a big game or something. So, he keeps an eye, but honestly doesn't see to mention this to Tamura. Tamura's reaction is, honestly, he thinks, wow, a lot of NPCs? He did a big quest. Interesting. And he says, Kurogiri, what do you think? Kurogiri says, honestly, I have to agree with you, Tamura. It's impressive that they took down 10 banks in one day. And took over $400,000 or $500,000? Yeah, that's honestly impressive. And when Bakugo heads home after his exam, pumped because he knows he did well, because obviously he's number one in everything. He looks at the news and sees that over 30 villains attacked 10 banks in one day. What the bleep? And Bakugo says to himself, he will be taking down these guys, because he's number one, and obviously the number one will take down big threats. And many people have mixed reactions, because many people are in fear because a new villain group. Some people think it's just an old group leaving, and many people have many different opinions. And one thing is that with the organization, everyone's happy with the haul, and basically everyone gets a decent cut. Obviously hiding it because, a few thousand is a bit suspicious. So basically Izuku basically goes to try his best to make sure it's not trackable. So it's a daughter of a great big business that she honestly wanted to escape from it because they were controlling. and wanted her to be in big business when she wanted to be a hero, but they outright said she couldn't be. So she ran, and now he goes by Create, where basically she can create nearly anything that she can think of. And he offers her a place in the organization. He offered her a place in the organization. He offered her a place in the organization and says, "Well, Momo Yaoyorozu, welcome to the organization. We're the guys that robbed all those banks." And Yaoyorozu says, "Impressive. What do you want me for?" And even though, yes, she's proper, she honestly wants to get away from her parents' influence because they wanted her to be the perfect trophy daughter. Or basically, yes, arranged marriage wasn't on the table, but it was more implied. And Momo says, "Well, if you guys don't mind, I would like to join you." And, well, Izuku doesn't mind because Momo is a decent hitter and also the fact pretty powerful. Only thing she needs is a constant supply of food and, well, enough books and knowledge, and, well, doody-da, they're good. And also, Izuku meets what in his opinion calls a crazy mad scientist that was on set looking a dumpster for things because, well, she just got kicked out because, well, let's just say the school UA didn't accept her application because of the fact that, well, they said that her inventions were too dangerous. And Izuku says, "Well, lucky day, UA throws another their chance." And basically, the main group of the big heads of the organization is Todoroki, Shinso, Uraraka, Momo, and now, Mei. Or Crazy Mad Scientist, Create, Nebula, Frosty, Stee, and Green Analyst. And, well, that's the main group. Everyone else has their own names, or basically their own way of naming themselves in the organization. But those are the big heads of the organization. And, well, let's just say they're going to do some bigger things than just rob banks. And that is the end of this part. I understand these are getting short, but I'm honestly doing this off the top of my head while kind of sick. So, well, hope you guys are having a good day, and goodbye.